Have you ever noticed that some men command attention, respect, and desire from women effortlessly, while others struggle to make an impact? What sets these men apart is not just their looks or wealth, but their deep understanding of female psychology, specifically the emotional and psychological triggers that influence attraction. Women, just like men, have inherent psychological patterns, weaknesses that, when understood, allow you to navigate relationships, conversations, and interactions with complete control. But the key here is not manipulation. It's about positioning yourself as the kind of man who naturally draws women in by understanding their inner world. In this video, we'll uncover 10 powerful female weaknesses that, when mastered, give you the upper hand, not just in relationships, but in every social interaction. And the best part? You'll do it with the mindset of a Stoic, calm, unshaken, and always in control. 1. Women are emotionally driven. Be her anchor. Women experience strong emotional fluctuations due to biological and social factors. Their moods can shift based on external influences, whether it's a stressful day, social interactions, or even hormonal changes. This is why women gravitate toward men who provide emotional stability. A Stoic man doesn't react impulsively, doesn't get overly emotional, and doesn't allow minor inconveniences to shake him. When you become the calm in her storm, she will subconsciously trust, admire, and desire you. Never let a woman's mood swings dictate your emotional state. When she's upset or anxious, maintain a calm, controlled demeanor. This makes her feel safe. Avoid reacting to tests, drama, or emotional outbursts. Your unshaken composure makes you more attractive. When she's feeling vulnerable or unsure, your ability to remain grounded will be the reason she seeks you out. 2. Women crave mystery. Never be an open book. One of the biggest mistakes men make is being too available, too transparent, and too predictable. Women are wired to be drawn to mystery. It triggers their curiosity and keeps them engaged. When a man is too eager or gives away everything too soon, she loses interest. The most attractive men leave something to the imagination. Limit your availability. Don't always respond immediately. Let her wonder what you're doing. Be unpredictable. Avoid falling into boring, repetitive patterns. Surprise her occasionally. Speak less, observe more. The more you let her talk and reveal herself, the more invested she becomes in you. 3. Women are attracted to leaders. Always take the lead. Despite modern narratives, the reality is that women are instinctively attracted to men who take the lead. A man who is confident in his decisions, who doesn't hesitate or second-guess himself, instantly commands respect. Women admire men who know what they want and go after it without waiting for approval. When making plans, don't ask, "What do you want to do?" Instead say, "Be ready at 8. We're going somewhere special." Be decisive in conversations and interactions. Lead the way. Don't hesitate. Own your space. Whether in social settings or relationships, project confidence by taking the initiative. 4. Women want a challenge. Don't be too easy. Women love attention, but a man who constantly gives it away loses value. Most men try too hard to gain approval, complimenting excessively, seeking reassurance, or changing their behavior to please her. This immediately signals weakness and makes you less attractive. Be comfortable with silence. Let her work to keep the conversation going. Don't overpraise. Compliments should be rare and meaningful. Act as if her approval doesn't define you. When she senses that you're not easily impressed, she will work harder to win your validation. 5. Women respect men with purpose. Always be on a mission. Women are naturally wired to be attracted to men who are moving forward in life. This is not about wealth alone. It's about ambition, status, and purpose. A man who is stagnant, unmotivated, or lacks direction will always be overlooked for one who exudes purpose and drive. Focus on your own growth first. Never chase women. Chase excellence. Develop high-value skills that elevate your status and confidence. Have a purpose bigger than any relationship. When a woman sees that you have a mission, she will naturally want to be part of it. 6. Women mirror men's emotions. Be the dominant frame. Women's emotions are heavily influenced by the people around them. If you remain calm, controlled, and centered, she will naturally mirror your energy. This is the power of emotional leadership. Your mindset dictates the tone of the interaction. Never argue emotionally. Keep discussions logical and composed. Be the anchor in tense situations. When she's anxious, your calm presence will comfort her. Lead interactions with positive, confident energy. 7. Women value what they earn. Make her work for you. Women value what they have to work for. If you're too easy to get, you become forgettable. A man who challenges a woman keeps her engaged, invested, and interested. Don't always be available. Make her earn your time. Playfully disagree sometimes. Challenge her opinions with confidence. Keep a strong frame. Never compromise your values to seek approval. 8. Women respond to strong body language, nonverbal attraction. Most attraction is nonverbal. Women instinctively pick up on subtle body language cues. Stand tall, maintain strong posture, move with purpose, avoid fidgeting or rushed movements, hold deep eye contact. This signals dominance and confidence. 9. Women test men constantly. Pass the tests with ease. A weak man fears disappointing a woman, but a man who confidently sets boundaries commands respect. If something doesn't align with your values, say no. Don't be afraid to walk away. Women admire men who won't tolerate disrespect. Show that your time is valuable. 10. Women fall for men who stay detached. Keep emotional control. The moment you become overly emotionally invested too soon, you lose leverage. Women are drawn to men who remain centered and independent. Don't overcommit emotionally too soon. Let her prove she's worth it. Keep your focus on your purpose. Never let a relationship become your sole identity. Always maintain the mindset I can walk away anytime. The Stoic Man's Guide to Mastering Female Psychology. In the world of attraction and influence, the most powerful men are not the ones who chase, beg, or seek validation. They are the ones who understand the subtle psychological forces at play, positioning themselves as the prize rather than the pursuer. Throughout history, great leaders, philosophers, and warriors have recognized that women are drawn to strength, not just physical, but emotional, intellectual, and psychological. This is not about manipulation. It's about mastery of yourself, of human nature, and of the way relationships work. Many men today struggle with relationships because they fail to recognize that women are fundamentally different in how they think, feel, and respond to social dynamics. They operate on emotions, subtle cues, and instinctual attraction rather than logic and directness. The Stoic man, however, understands these truths. He does not react impulsively, he does not allow emotions to cloud his judgment, and most importantly, he never puts a woman on a pedestal. Instead, he positions himself as the high-value man that women naturally seek. In this story, we follow Alexander, a man who once struggled with relationships and attraction. He was the typical nice guy, always available, always seeking approval, and always wondering why women lost interest in him. But one day he discovered the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and the secrets of female psychology. By mastering these principles, Alexander transformed his interactions with women, earning their respect, desire, and admiration effortlessly. Let's explore his journey through 10 powerful lessons that every man must learn to take control of his relationships and become truly desirable. Lesson 1. Emotional control is power. Before Alexander understood female psychology, he was emotionally reactive. If a woman ignored his text, he would panic. If she was in a bad mood, he would take it personally. His emotions were dictated by external circumstances. But once he embraced Stoicism, everything changed. He realized that a true man remains unshaken, regardless of how a woman acts. One evening, while on a date with a beautiful woman named Sophia, she began testing him. She playfully teased him, ignored his jokes, and acted slightly distant. The old Alexander would have tried harder to impress her, but the new Alexander remained calm and composed. Instead of reacting, he leaned back, took a sip of his drink, and said with a smirk, "You're funny when you try to act tough." Sophia's demeanor shifted instantly. Instead of trying to control the interaction, Alexander stayed centered. She was the one who started seeking his approval. The lesson? Women are emotionally driven, but they are drawn to men who remain solid, grounded, and unaffected by their tests. Lesson 2. Mystery creates desire. In the past, Alexander was too open. He would tell women everything about his life within the first few conversations, thinking that honesty and transparency would make them like him more. But women don't want a man who is an open book. They want a man who is intriguing, unpredictable, and keeps them guessing. So Alexander changed his approach. Instead of revealing everything, he answered questions with curiosity. One day a woman asked, "What do you do for fun?" He simply smirked and replied, "I have my secrets." She was instantly hooked. Instead of moving on, she kept pressing, eager to learn more about him. The lesson? When you become a mystery, women invest more time and energy into trying to understand you. And the more effort they put in, the more attracted they become. Lesson 3. Women follow strong leadership. One mistake Alexander used to make was always asking women what they wanted to do. He thought being accommodating was attractive, but in reality it made him seem indecisive. Now he took charge. On a date, instead of asking, "Where do you want to go?" he said, "Meet me at 7. Dress well, I have something special planned." Without hesitation, she followed. Women respect and admire men who take the lead because it shows confidence and direction. The lesson? Women don't want to make decisions for you. They want to follow a man who knows what he's doing. Lesson 4. Over-validation kills attraction. In the past, Alexander would shower women with compliments, thinking it would make them like him more. Instead, it had the opposite effect. It made him seem desperate. Now he was selective. He only gave a compliment when it was earned. When a woman looked particularly stunning, he would lean in close and say, "That dress was a good choice." Then he would change the subject, leaving her wanting more. By making his validation rare, it became valuable. The lesson? A woman must feel like she's earning your attention, not that it's given freely. Lesson 5. A man's purpose comes first. Alexander realized that no woman would ever respect a man who made her the center of his universe. Instead of obsessing over women, he focused on his mission, his career, and his personal growth. What happened next surprised him. Women started chasing him. They sensed that he was a man of value, a man who had bigger things in life than just trying to impress them. The lesson? Women are drawn to men who have ambition, goals, and a purpose bigger than them. Lesson 6. Emotional leadership. Wins women look to men for emotional stability. If she is anxious, a weak man will absorb that anxiety, but a strong man will remain calm and make her feel safe. When a woman in Alexander's life started overthinking and getting emotional, instead of getting pulled into the drama, he would calmly say, "Breathe. Everything is fine." And just like that, she would relax. The lesson? A woman mirrors a man's emotional state. Be the rock she leans on. Lesson 7. Challenge sparks attraction. Women love men who challenge them. Instead of agreeing with everything a woman said, Alexander now playfully disagreed, making the conversation more exciting. When a woman claimed she was unbeatable at chess, he smirked and said, "I'll be the judge of that." The lesson? Women love playful challenges. It keeps them engaged and interested. Lesson 8. Body language speaks louder than words. Alexander realized that confidence isn't about what you say, but how you carry yourself. He improved his posture, held deeper eye contact, and moved with purpose. Suddenly, women started noticing him more, without him even speaking. The lesson? Your presence matters more than your words. Lesson 9. Boundaries earn respect. In the past, Alexander would tolerate bad behavior from women just to keep them around. Now he had strong boundaries. If a woman disrespected him, he would calmly say, "I don't allow that in my life." Women respected him more because they knew he wouldn't tolerate disrespect. The lesson? A man who respects himself will always be respected by others. Lesson 10. Never fear walking away. The most powerful shift in Alexander's mindset was this. He was never afraid to walk away. If a woman lost interest, he didn't chase. If she disrespected him, he left. Because of this, women valued him more than ever. The lesson? A man who is willing to walk away, is a man women never want to lose? Conclusion: become the Stoic man. Alexander's transformation wasn't about tricks. It was about embodying the mindset of a strong, independent man. And because of that, he became the kind of man women naturally pursued. If you apply these lessons, you too will see a shift, not just in how women treat you, but in how you see yourself. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mastering relationships and personal power.